Okay, now, okay. You saw the last video. We put it out there. It was perfect and saying, you know something? This is good to tell the cops. Look how it escalated when they should have just heeded the warning in the beginning, but they didn't. And that's good. So that's out there. That's gonna be that's out there. So now, this is for Trump Monkey, Lisa, and Rick. So now, Trump Monkey. You see, I don't know where you're getting that we post 6 lives a day when it's usually 1 or 2 videos a day.
Hey, tell me this, Ricky. What kind of man sits on the fucking internet and on YouTube and does 4 and 5 and 6 fucking lives a day all night long?
Okay, and the videos that we do post is in response to his idiocy. You see, we're not just making up videos. We're responding to his videos. So he takes down his videos because he's a little piece of shit, chicken shit, right? And so we respond. See, like right now we're responding to you. See, you say something, we make a video, you respond. Now, if you say something back, guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna come back and answer. That's how it works. We don't back down from a bully. So if you talk shit about us, we're gonna talk shit about you. So that's how it works. 6 times a day? No. 1, 2 a day? Yes. Why? Responding or updating. Alright? So just if you're gonna get the facts straight, I know the fucking dildo that's stuck in your throat is fucking up with your brain, but you need to just, try to regroup. Try to, loosen it up in your fucking throat. And then you can, try to, get your 2-3 brain cells to work cohesively. Because when you see, we don't embellish, we don't stretch like you do. 6 videos a day, 6 lives.
Hey, tell me this, Ricky. What kind of man sits on the fucking internet and on YouTube and does 4 and 5 and 6 fucking lives a day all night long?
Does that make any fucking sense? Those are not lives, first of all. Those are fucking premieres. Okay, we do a video, we premiere it. I mean, if you call that a live, that's a live, you stupid bitch. But that goes back to what your brain cells capacity is. It's like really low. Alright, so we are going to always respond to a bully. You see, but we do not hide our work as they do. So you can go and side with anyone. It doesn't really make a fucking difference because we're going to be who we are, which is the biggest tyrant bullies out there. The only difference is that we fuck with our own. We like to fuck with other bullies. So you are that. Now, all you can do is talk like Liberty Bird. But see, that's why we say Liberty Bird is like a spokesperson because he's talking with no action. Yet CPS, sheriff, detective, FBI, animal abuse, all his neighbors, all the locations that he visits, the contractors are all knowing about his shit. You see? And at the end, he looks stupid because you talking about us doing 6 lives a day, but he has admitted to paying over $3,000 researching us for over a month. Did a 2-hour stream on all the public records report that he pulled on us. That is obsessive. We're not thinking about him. He's thinking about us, and we're responding to him because he's our bitch, right? And we will never stop. He is branded for life. You see, a bully always wants you to stop responding because they always want to have the last word. We are not going to give a bully the last word. If we hear that you say something about us, we are going to clap back, just like we're doing right now with you. You see how that works? So, you say something about us, we respond. But we're not going to let up and let a bully say whatever they want to fucking say, and we're just going to let it be. It's not going to happen. And especially with idiots. Dodo Bird is the biggest idiot. I mean, he is like the best play toy ever. I mean, ever. So if you want to say he's on our mind, okay, he's on our mind. We love him. He is our best fucking tyrant play toy. He is. I mean, how perfect can you get when a person is out there telling the world what we do to him? I mean, this is an example for all of you. So, Trump, you see, you don't know the history, alright? And maybe, but anyway, you're going to know what we're about, alright? You're going to know what we're about. And thank you for throwing out your name. Now we have that leeway. See, we always told you let them talk, and then you gather, and if they ever ask you how you got it, you tell them how. I mean, that's that. So, Trump, don't worry about that. Don't worry, we got you. Trust that. But at the end, all you can do is talk. That's it. And we're not affected by that. You see, because how can someone be affected by words that do not apply to us? Because you don't know us. So that doesn't faze us. You see, all of you are about your pride and about whatever. You're so fixated on your stupidity that, and you are projecting to others how you will feel. We don't fucking care, but we will utilize it. So if you feel that we are about our feelings and hurt, great, because that will allow you to now come out with more material. You see, because if you didn't think that, if you didn't think that we were butthurt, or if you didn't think that we were serious, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't say anything. So we need you to think that way. We need you to think of us less than. We need you to think of us as pussies and bitches. We need you to think that way. Because that is why you talk. That is why you give up information. And that is what we need. So we will always gravitate to those things. And we will actually strengthen your ideas and all that. Because it allows you to talk. It gives you that freedom to just say what you want to say, thinking that there's no repercussions behind it. When there is. There is. So continue. Continue to, hey, whatever you want to say about us, we told you all. We're bitches, faggots, hot, whatever you want to call us. We don't give a shit. It does not affect us. It cannot affect us. You don't know us. How can it affect us? See, that's where we know you are projecting. Because you know it would hurt you. But it doesn't hurt us. I mean, we've proven it over and over again. And your newbies come in and you think you know it all. And at the end, when you get fucked, we told you so, right? A perfect example also is, everyone would thought that when Mr. Stefano and Thea were like, they're Anthony Lopez, and you see, look at, he's brought her, he's making all these videos, you see, we got him. As you can see, you didn't get us. See, you didn't upset us, but we utilized how you thought we felt to garner what we needed. You see, so right there, knowing that it wasn't us, and you all thought it was us, so you all thought that the reason why we were clapping back is because our feelings were hurt. And that's why we did what we did. But you see, it wasn't because of that. It was something deeper. We know what we're doing. So if you take that example, then you should know that what you're saying doesn't hurt us, because we know you're wrong. So that's it. See, that's what we say. The bird is like the perfect, he's the perfect idiot out there that showcases what we do and proves our point over and over again. How were we butthurt when we knew that wasn't us? So why would we be butthurt? You see? I know. Your 2-3 brain cells can't handle it. You probably just forgot what I just said. It's truthful, but hey, whatever, you know? So, Trunk, don't worry. We got you, alright? You can talk. Don't worry. We okay with that. We want you to talk, actually. We're gonna make you famous like Lisa Bullwinkle. So, Lisa, listen, bitch. Your fucking criminal history is way off the chart, okay? You are an alcoholic bitch. And that's all you are. And that's all you will ever be. You'll be sitting in that fucking chair, wasting away, waiting for someone to take you outside to the backyard so you can take your piss and your poop, and then you can come back into the house. That's what your life is all about. That is all you can do with your life. You will never be more than that. Remember that. You will always be there doing nothing with your life. You have not accomplished anything in your life. That's why you're just sitting there on YouTube doing nothing, contributing to nothing. You're just a waste. So now you can have a couple of drinks on that, okay? Because that's what you are. And the whole neighborhood and everyone will know. So if you think that these things don't affect you, it does. Look at Liberty Bird. If it didn't affect him, why he's doing all this crazy? Why he's trying to fucking do all these things? Why he's spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and time trying to find us if it didn't affect him? Why did he just do a fucking video, 5-hour-long live, of the same fucking verbiage about our call to the police? Because he thought it bothered us. You see? But it doesn't bother us. He just didn't realize that we put the strike in to put the fucking strike in. Just like he did. See, we never did strikes until he started. And Deadbeat, you know that because you have features on our videos, and we've never given anyone a strike. But then Bird did it, and we decided to go, remember, whatever you do, we do. So we started to strike everyone for using our fucking work. That's it. Why you porn bomb? Why? Just fuck with them. It had nothing to do with the content. It's just you don't like the person, so you fuck with them. That's why you do it. We do it because we are just mimicking you. You want to put strikes on everyone, so we're going to do the same thing. That's it. But you see how he thought that phone call was the reason why we put in a strike. So what did he do in turn? His demented, delusional, sick mind? He sat there doing a live for 5 hours straight, and then his band of idiots watched it Watch the same fucking thing being said, watch, trace, repeat for 5 hours. That is what his band of idiots did. I mean, you talk about obsessive? 5 hours of just hearing the same thing. That's it. But he thought it bothered us. But you see what he did? He highlighted something. He highlighted what he did to that fucking recording, and he also spawned the idea of using it as a contrast, and using it saying, see, we called you, and look at what he did. You see what he did there? Gave birth to that idea. He did it to himself. You see? Remember what we just said. We capitalize on what you do. So whatever you do, we're going to look at it and we're going to use it right back at you. Again, you see how you gave us the content. All of our videos. Think about it. If we have no one to quote, how can we make a video? How can Deadbeat make a show if nobody's upsetting and gossiping? That's all he does is gossip. Right? That's all they do, all of them. We just collect it and share it. So, 5 hours. 5 hours. And you're talking about P-Album for whatever. So anyway, back to does it affect anyone? Yes, you see, it does affect Liberty Bird. He looks worn out. Like a bitch. He is literally a bitch. You don't see the tattoo that we have on his head? It says, we the people Tyrant wars bitch. That's what's tattooed on his head. Okay, so he's not worried about that. The deadbeat father? Who's worried about him? He don't know how to take care of his kid. Another man is taking care of his fucking kids. We showed you the report. It's facts. Now, it leads to Rick Crude. He had the opportunity to speak up, but he didn't. He wanted to side with Trunk Monkey, right? So, and there's no excuse. See, this is what happened to him the first time. The first round we went with him, and we gave him the opportunity to try to, clarify things. But you see, that's where the pride comes in, right? He doesn't want to look like a bitch. He doesn't want to look like he's giving in. So, he was reading comments. You know he was reading comments because he was commenting on some of them. So you can't just skip over our comment when our comment is there. And when Truck Monkey was speaking, Rick was responding to him and actually adding to his comments. So that means Rick was attentive to what he was saying. So Rick cannot come out and use the excuse that he didn't know he was speaking about us. Because at the end, Trunk said, we the people Tyrant was Billy.
Hey, tell me this, Ricky. What kind of man sits on the fucking internet and on YouTube and does 4 and 5 and 6 fucking lives a day all night long? You telling me that this fucker goes live 6, 7, 8 times? Billy, we the people, 6, 7 times a day.
And he's still quiet, right? So he knew he was referring to us. So now he has sided with a tyrant. And you know what happens there. We've been down this road. We're not stupid. Nobody's going to play with our intelligence. Rick is going to be Rick. But Rick should know that we are going to be we the people Tyrant wars. So he's used to it probably. But we're not going to stop. We can now boost it up. He's admitted to wanting to sell drugs. And with that, and him knowing that we're watching, why would you want to go against someone that will potentially call the hospital? Let them know that the drugs being sold. Let them know that they need to watch the nationwide registry, because what happens there is that anytime you want an opiate, the doctor has to go to another computer, unless they tie it in on their computer, and another server, and on that nationwide server, they need to input what drug they gave you. So they gave you Ambien, if they gave you whatever they gave you, even Ambien, that's what we mentioned it. They have to put it in, stating how much they gave you, the quantity, and the milligrams. And that is nationwide. So that when you go to another doctor and you ask for it, they are supposed to go into that national database, put in your name to see if you've been prescribed a drug recently. And that's what they're supposed to do, right? Some doctors do it, some doctors don't do it, because it's a hassle to have to switch, to the nationwide system. But when you make them aware of it, then they get nervous and they start to look and monitor to make sure that they record it and that you do not abuse it. But at the end, I don't understand Rick, knowing who we are, knowing what we're about, will ignore us, because we asked him several times. He can go back into that live and you'll see we can Rick, and he just ignored it. And we know he's gonna play the game of, I didn't know who Billy was. How? Because he kept saying Billy, Billy, Hulk, like trying to save face. At the same time, he's formulating an excuse. We know the game, Rick. We know it. We're masters at it. So that's not gonna fly. You did it again. I don't know why you allow your pride, and for Trunk, we can understand you for pussy. I mean, we understood a little bit with fucking damn Catilla, pussy, but for Trunk, The one that you were just fighting with and going back and forth. For him, you did that? You'd rather come back on our radar and deal with the bullshit. Are you scared of us? No. Are we scared of you? No. But it's about going through shit that you don't need to go through. But maybe you miss it. I don't know. Maybe you miss our attention. I don't know. But you cannot state that you did not see our messages, numerous ones, okay? And you cannot ignore the fact that he said our name and you still did not respond or say anything. Now, on this part right here, this video part that we're going to show you in regards to Rick knowing the conversation. And listen to the transition. Now, when you hear the conversation, you're going to hear Rick Crude engaging Trunk. And you see the regular conversation. But once Trunk brings us up again, Rick goes. He don't want to talk no more. I'll be back. And then Trunk went on with his bullshit. Okay? So, there was plenty of times in that conversation where Trump was saying, Billy, we the people.
You telling me that this buck goes live 6, 7, 8 times. Billy, we the people. 6, 7 times a day.
The clown, all signs that it was us. And Rick ignored each and every one of them.
He said, I don't mess with nobody, they ain't mess with me.
Well, no. I busted her ass in the lie, dude. She came up, what was it, yesterday when I first got back on, and I sat there, I said, hey, man, you sat there and said that I talked to you when I never even fucking talked to your ass. You sat there and told everybody I was forced out of my house. I had to go to a fucking rehab center. I wasn't even in none of that.
Hey, wait. Let me ask you a question on that part. You're chastising her for her stating that you were in a home or whatever the case may be, right? How is that worse than Salty and everyone else stating that you died? At least she gave you the benefit of the doubt. At least she didn't think you died. She just said that you were probably somewhere else because you disappeared. So how is her stating that you were put in a home or whatever is worse than everyone wishing you dead? A lot of them wished you dead or wanted you dead or thought you were dead.
He's proven to me that he was a human pile of garbage, a human piece of shit with legs, and that nobody, including his own fucking family members, could be bothered to go to the hospital and show the man support for what he was about to do. Cut off his dirty, nasty leg.
You know, you don't know.
We don't know anything about Rick Crude. He put on God. He tried to name himself after Rick Rude, who died. He was a fake-ass, bitch-ass wrestler. All he ever amounted to in life was a security guard, and I'm fine with it. And that's the beauty of the internet. But look, if he really is gone, fuck it, he's gone. Good. You know? I mean, he was so disruptive to even normal people. Like,
how can that compare? This is why we say everyone's priorities is all fucked up. You're all over the place. All of you, all over the place. You don't know what to fucking say. You just, whatever comes to your mouth, you say it and go with it. And you don't realize how dumb and stupid you all sound. Listen, you come on, Rick is back. And the first thing you need to go to is a person saying that you were put in a home, as opposed to talking about all those people that wished you dead, that wanted to throw a party, that wanted you dead. Those, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the person that gave the benefit of the doubt that I was still alive. Okay, move on.
Yeah.
Crazy bullshit.
Prove it wrong. And you get people jumping on the bandwagon. I tried to help that damn dumbass Billy out over there, and he wanted to run his damn mouth.
Yeah, we're
Don't
on the
hurt his damn feelings, and so he gonna act like Trump is a bully now. All I said was I thought you was a pants riding little fucking sissy. And that's the way I see it. You know.
I'll be right back. Give me a minute. This is where it's bullshit when you
fucking around though, and I'm gonna put it into his thing. And they're fun too.
Oh.
Some motherfuckers over there, because it ain't gonna be no fun no more when everybody knows who he is. It won't be no more fun. There won't be no logic in the game no more for him.
In this part, you see how he just left. So, Rick, come on. When you did that, we knew concrete proof that you just ignore what we said when we asked you in regards to are you siding with him. And again, the pride kicks in. And at that point, all you needed to say, and remember we said this before, when you said about that, whatever, I meant this, and you're like, yes, right, I meant it. All you had to say, listen, I don't know how you took it. I'm not afraid of anything. That's not how I meant it. But take it however the fuck you want to take it. You could have just left it like that. But no, you had to double down. You're like, yeah, that's it then. Blah, 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 blah. And now look at, you're back to the same thing when we ask you. See, we ask people, like, what do you mean by that? And I know a lot of you read that when we'll say, what do you mean by that? Again, we're not psychic. We're not here to try to decipher your bullshit. So we need clarity. So we'll ask you, what do you mean by that? And you're gonna, what do you mean what I mean by that? No, I wanna know what the fuck you really mean by that. I mean, we're not here to be fucking them deciphering shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? And then you get upset when someone gets you, misinterpret you. Well, you were given the opportunity. So at this point, that's what we tell all of you. We're gonna take you literally. So I don't know, Rick. Guess welcome. We missed you, but there's no way you can say you did not know. Look at the fucking chat. Come on, don't insult our intelligence. Come on. We know game. So now, at the end, Rick, you sided with someone that was your fucking, almost your enemy 2 months ago. But maybe he threw a couple of dollars to you. Maybe he pretended to like you or pretended to be your boy. So now you siding with him. But at the end, again, we always tell this to all of you. Are they worth it? You have to pick your battles. And at that point, all you needed to say was, listen, that's between your fucking people. Leave me the fuck out of it. But you went with it because that was your pride. But at the end, you have to now think of this. Look at what you did and for who. And why? Why would you want to do that? And it goes back again to what we always say, pride. Pride. Okay? And let me just say this, so you're all talking about Huck and all that. And we're only going to comment on one thing in regards to what she owns and doesn't own. Okay? And we're going to put it just as simple, really simple to you. If one day you wake up, a family member of yours dies, and you inherited everything, and it's yours, because you inherited it. It was given to you. So are you going to state that is not yours? Because you got it for free. And since you got it for free, would it be okay for someone to come in and take whatever they want to take? Or are you going to say, no, don't take that shit, that's mine? Are you going to say it's mine? Or are you going to say it's somebody else's? Because regardless of where the money came from, once it's been transferred to your possession, it is yours. It is yours. So how she got it, where she got it from, is irrelevant. Because half of the shit you got, your scooter, whatever you're getting right now, we can say it's not yours. And we can go and take it, right? Because it's not yours. Or is it yours? It can be both. So once something is given to you, it is yours. It has value. And why does it have value? Because you can actually sell it. And guess what? When you sell it, the money that you get is yours. So at the end, no matter how you got it, winning a lottery ticket, someone gave you money, you found money, no matter what it is, at the end, once it's yours, in your possession, it is yours. So why hate? Why hate? Right? You're all hypocrites that way. You condemn people for the same shit that you do. Right? So, Trump, when he was talking about a wife sending him pictures of her cleavage, why didn't you say, no, don't say that shit?
It's Rob's wife, Tina, always emails me, and she sends me pictures of her cleavage.
Oh, God.
It's true, dude.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And let me tell you, hold on, bro. Let me tell you, Tina's titties, Rob's wife, her tits are spectacular.
Oh, well, I ain't want to see them. That's between y'all.
Why did you stand up to him and say you're lying? You didn't say that, did you? How convenient. How convenient that you just allowed it and all you said was, I don't know about that. I don't know. You know the fucking deal. See, but you pick and choose your battles. We don't pick and choose shit. We give it to everyone. You're a bully, you're going to get what we're going to give you. It's as simple as that. There's no other way around it, brothers. All of you. So you can talk while we act. If you don't care, we don't care. But we still going to do it. And the people around you actually do care. So when they see you walking down the street, a larcenist, a piece of shit cheating dog, a thief, a deadbeat father, a loser, a bum, that is who they're going to see. No matter what you say going forward, once you pass your neighbors, that is what they're going to picture you as. And that's what we need. We care about them knowing about you. We don't give two shits about what you think. But at the end, anything that we do, anything that we put out there, we do not control what comes of it. All we can do is give it. Right? Someone gives you something, you can accept it, not accept it, throw it in the garbage, whatever, right? But no one can control that. No one can control what you're going to do with what was given to you. We don't control that. But we will give it. And that's it. And that's what we will always do continuously. And we need you to talk because we need that to give. We only share what you give us. So that's why when you say we lie, we don't lie. We give you what you say. Now, if you're not being clear, or if you're not being truthful, or if you're not wanting to explain yourself, that is on you. But we still give what you give. So if you say you're going to kill a dog, we're going to come back and say, and take you literally and say, this person said he's going to kill a dog. We are not here to gauge whether you're joking or not. You said it, that's it. It's done. We're going to share it. You don't like it? We don't give a shit. Don't say it. And if you're going to say it, accept the fact that it's going to be shared. That's where we come in. So there's our speech. Alright, there goes our 10th live today. Okay, our 10th live. And let me just say this, so you don't feel jealous. Every tyrant that we engage with is always on our mind when we come on to do We the People Tyrant Wars. Always. So don't worry. Okay? You're all living rent-free in our demented, crazy mind. So have fun in the fucking worst house that you can ever live in. Because we're fucking shit up. Our fucking brain, woo! We're scared for you. But we're not charging you. We're crazy like that. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. We need you to give us what we need to give others. Remember that. We need you to give us what we need to give others. Without you, there is no giving to others. So we need you. We need you to stay. We need you to grow. Because the more you grow, the more people will know about you. How effective would it be if we only expose you to one person as opposed to 1,000? You see, you all think backwards. And that's why we're so effective. Because you are projecting. You're projecting yourself onto us. And guess what happens there? What do we say? We are your mirror. So we bring it back to you. And harder. You do something, it reflects off of us, and we're going to give it right back to you. And that's that. That is that. So, welcome, Trump. Welcome, Lisa Bullwinkle. Lisa, there's something, someone sent us a note and said that there's a picture up in unitedwestand.com. We had no bearing in that. That has nothing to do with us. Okay? Whoever posted that up there, I don't know. Do not come back to us on that. youtubebullies.com. And, fight it. Listen, talk to Terry and talk to Liberty Bird. He's had almost a year trying to fight and take shit down. And see if they can partner up with you in taking down that photo. I would fight it if I was you. Alright? I think we will all fight it. I mean, that's horrible. I would fight it if I was you. Seriously. This being really serious. Go and fight it. And before I leave. Grim. I bet you regret it. Fucking with us. You see what happens? You see, you always thought that we didn't have an angle. Every one of you always think that we can't get you or nothing would affect you. And we always find it. It's always out there. It always is. And look at you, your disgusting, demented mind. I don't know how many people saw the video on our website about what you're into. Woo! But a lot of people are talking about you now. You see what happened? But you said, no matter what we do, it won't affect you.